We're waiting on. We're waiting. You got some defense now?
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City.
Hey, it sounds like you got it on your mind tonight, dog. For real. I'm actually kind of scared.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from the Steel City. This one will be taken.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of scared, bro.
Run back forthcoming.
Good.
And the ball
Good at this game.
to the 30-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Allen to throw on second down. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Deion Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point.
Beauty is her name. I'm hoping I can change.
And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Middle. Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's gonna be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. On 3rd down, Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and that will lead to a second down. To throw again, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. One more time going up top with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Allen going to throw again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Hey, report! Report!
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. Jackson now on second down. Going up top. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Third and goal for Jackson. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And Just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now it's Allen. Yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now Allen on first down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Allen to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Allen on third down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Allen will throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Henry, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. 2nd down, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. Now he takes off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. Oh, still on the run, but he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll take this down to the 23. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their 1st sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll check this down to the running back. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills 1st down. Now Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
13.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Back to throw. Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
And that's the...
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Deion. Straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, they pay out, they pay out. I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers. The big watch the women. I curse. Gon' meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. my tunnel music. Like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like clear that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Minneapolis. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Throwing right away is Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to have a Bills first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the gun, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. 15 yards through the air, and the Chiefs have a 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Caught down the field. It's worthy. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Mahomes now to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. He's going to tuck it and go. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target. But it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Open man is Hopkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30. Now Allen on first down. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try by Bats. He's got it. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. He's taken down but just shy of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
We'll get this to about midfield. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, it's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Cook. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. From a little further back, here's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On first and 10, it's Allen. That's caught. It's Amari. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's looking deep for Shaquille.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 24-21 lead. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Allen on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One more time going up top with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Allen. That is caught! And he's into the end zone yet again. Curtis Samuel, touchdown Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Patrick to throw. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He's going to try it here again. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And he's got another one. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Allen gonna give it to Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
2nd and 7. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They face second down and 7. Here's Allen to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Motion man is Rice. On second down, Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's second down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big third down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run with Cook. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Now 2nd and inches. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. One last shot now for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Bills are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Bills. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.